full lip. Just, you almost forget the song and listen to halfway through it, and you just come back with it. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the booty. Hello. Hey. I'm assuming that means we're streaming. We started, everybody. I knew that. Shut up. Yeah, I wouldn't call this K-pop. Electronica, yes, not K-pop. I know, I'm just talking about the music that I'm now hearing. So I found that one key. No, it's not. I'm just talking car jokes when I said Eurobeat. I just said this is baby's first electronica. Hit the drum again? Yeah, okay.
Either touch the car or touch the computer.
I was about to say, as usual, we have started on the usual note of Cadel's lost.
Are you in the middle of a job that you haven't finished?
It seems like you're in the middle of a job you didn't finish. Was it escape that got you to the main menu, or was it right-clicking that got you to the circle menu? There you go, that shit. So that's step one. There's another circle menu. No, that's where you purchase shit if you don't want to walk the computer anymore. No, I'm telling you, there's assembly, disassembly menu, which I think you're currently in disassembly because it popped up that. Right. No, there's a way to shift the type you're in to assembly mode and shit like that. Also some rings in them rotors. Okay, there, part mount. Okay, that's good. So now we're gonna. Right, that's the original circle menu. Go look up. No, stop going to tablet. God damn it! Right click. I think it's the. There you go. So, I don't think. Is that the one we're working on? Or is that a different? No, that's a different order. You're not on that order. Go back. Yeah, I know. Go back and go. Oh my god, CAAAdel. Left. Parts notes. Did you take that? No. Okay, so you haven't added anything to the parts list. Okay, so yeah, you're supposed to be fixing something on it. What does escape do? Is it just regular?
How long was this customer waiting for his car?
Months, fucking months, on his not quite Maserati. He's got a fucking car deck logo instead of a trident. Okay, hold on. I have to remember how you saw the current order you're working. No, there you go. Car status. How'd you get to the bigger menu this time? Oh my god. Okay, I read it in the news. Actually, why am I reading it? Can tell you're the mechanic here if I can fix the car.
Yep.
Sometimes.
You know the funny thing is, customers be coming in like that.
Bruh, no, I mean, we're talking about it. BMW needs to have its oil change earlier. It usually destroys its timing chain. And
oh, they're talking like 15,000 miles.
I know, it's fucking stupid.
It's like, I'm sorry. It's like,
well, most of them are talking the usual 160,000 or 150 plus thousand mile chain changes. But then their tensioners die at like 40 to 50,000 miles, and I'm like, the fuck?
It's like, y'all can't justify these oil changes. They're too long.
And literally, there's Fiat motors that are known for exploding their timing belts at like 80,000 miles, but Fiat tells you to change it at 120. And it's like,
So warranty holds?
You'd hope, but I don't think so. I think it's a 60,000 mile warranty.
You know the industry standard is like 70,000 miles.
It is now, but that's because Kia and shit made 100,000. They basically shifted the whole average when they did the 10-year 100,000, which they need because, let's be honest, their car's gonna get stolen and
so you ain't even gonna bother trying to fix this man's car?
Apparently,
just roll it off.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go beat up on your car.
Yeah, go ahead. God, I hope it has a timing belt since timing chain.
I hope that fucker blows.
It just pops halfway.
Bam!
Like, I told you to do the timing belt. You don't need a test drive for that.
We tested it.
It is broken. Remember how when you pulled in, the engine was running? Yeah, it's not anymore. Wow. Yeah. That was called an acceleration test. You know, you didn't need a turn, but. Oh. Well, now there's a dent you need to take out. I'm gonna call that a suspension dump, but I think you broke. Oh god! Oh god damn! You can slow down, sir.
Grandma, bite on your teeth.
Why are you reversing back over it? Go. Oh my god! Oh my god!
No.
That was the suspension test.
Yes, you're in the air. Hit the brakes.
Yeah, the end of it. You mean the part where you made the car airborne? Yeah, no, that's not when you brake. No, this is the brake test. And you're gonna overshoot it, aren't you? Yeah. You did. You were half out that damn box. Oh boy, I'm not taking my car to this man. Jesus Christ.
That was special.
Did you know? Actually, I was just gonna. Yeah, I would be a lazy motherfucker. You go right there. Cool. That. You just boop. There you go. Ah, you bitch. There you go. Yeah, I know, right? Where's that going? Oh! Stop flashbanging.
We are professionals. Do not.
By the way, did you start chat time, Riskado? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Cadell, 101 of being a mechanic. Don't start by saying I don't know what the fuck I'm doing while staring at the car of the customer.
You always start off with, we're gonna need an hour diag in order.
Yeah, I'd say gonna need some diag, see what's going on here. So you want to check your observations from breaking his suspension and see if you found something that you didn't break? Good. Okay. So what is it he wants again, Cadell? What did the there we go. So he wants an oil change and timing. So let's start with the oil change and the timing belt.
And while you're going in there, you observe what you can actually put your eyes and hands on.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do when you change oil.
Yeah.
They basically want you to look the car over, quote unquote.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's the engine, all right.
Sure the hell is. More engine bay than I was expecting, but all right.
There's a lot of room for activities in there. Yeah, this is gonna really sour your grapes the first time you have to fix up on that Infinity. There ain't no room for activities in that fucking.
So I've already seen the thing that's about to occur.
I'm just waiting to let things happen here. Go ahead. What are you doing? It won't if you open the plug first. I don't remember if that same thing's true if you take the filter off first. Man, they actually took features out of the original game where it would penalize you for oil spills.
That was half the fun.
Speaking of which, Cadell, I'm going to go ahead and stop you now. We're going to be slightly more realistic. You do not want to change the oil before doing timing work, because sometimes stuff you have to take off drains the oil anyway. Quite a few times we're getting to the timing components and stuff will require taking the oil pan off or the valve cover, things like that. So just go ahead and do the timing first. Yeah, well, I mean, that doesn't seem to have improved your ability to do it, so we won't worry about it. All right.
You never know when you're gonna be somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, stuck on the side of the road, and you need to change your timing belt.
No, yeah, it's just a random timing belt.
You need to know how to get in there with just a box of Cracker Jacks.
Maybe he owns a Ferrari Testarossa where you have to use, where you snap the belt, and you have to use pantyhose to get down the street.
I think that only works for old VW bugs. performance. Also, who wears pantyhose in this day?
I don't know. Your grandma probably. Hopefully you taking her out in the Testarossa. Come on, grandma, we going to church with style today.
You know grandma ain't gonna go to church if you ain't got no hose on.
Oh my god, that girl wouldn't go nowhere without no goddamn hose. Oh my god. Mm-hmm.
So I had to change out an alternator on an accurate MDX. I tell you right now, that was the most ignorant situation. So you get to the point where you have to remove the entire intake.
I'm sorry, I have to make a side note real quickly. He does not apparently have to remove those alternator bolts or the water oil, whatever pump that is on the left. Power steering.
I also noticed that them cam gears look kind of...
Yeah, they look a little crusty. Yeah. But, yeah, I will go ahead and give you 2 real-life moments right here, Goodell. A, there is absolutely no way you get this close to the engine without probably taking the wheel and half the suspension out of the passenger side. Number 2, there's almost no way that timing cover will come off without the alternator and that power steering pump also getting unbolted.
Also, yeah, go ahead and take the tops off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How do you rust ignition coils?
So,
yeah. I think we found some of those parts, Cadell. See, this is why you just read what they want.
Needs a tune-up. Let's also look at those cams.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw the cams. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a bolt holds those in or anything. They just magically... Yeah, they're held in with fucking... Yeah, all these things are until they're in your hand. Cadell.
Oh yeah, you slide it right on up.
I was more just noting that what are you about to do to remove that?
It falls right out. Don't worry about it. Everything's great. Everything's great.
Yeah, he's learned that these are multi-parts. Right. Oh, speaking of which, number 2 important thing, Cadell, that getting that gear off without having the cam at least like partially released and shit. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can, but yeah, not usually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the good times where the tensioner is hydraulic, so you take it out and just, and it's like, you bitch. Which nowadays almost all over hydraulic. So yeah.
So now, oh god, those are You know the sad thing is, just like that. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah. A lot of those junkyard motors look like that. You're like, I thought I was gonna use this. I am not.
I'm gonna leave it right where
All right.
it is.
Do you know something else you should technically do while you're in there? Just take a guess. No. I mean, think real life. What's something else you should do while you're right here? What's up, Froggy B? It's me more because you're staring at them in the glowing red. Yeah, change your spark plug. Good job.
I mean, since you took the coil out, you may at least take a look at the plugs.
I'm not. I know. That's why I said think real life. You don't have to do it. I'm just telling you in real life. Yeah.
Okay, because technically they are wear items.
Right. And if you're going to be real fancy, and actually I guess you should anyway because you're taking the cam out, you should be checking the lash on those lifters. But so you see those little flat plates around the spark plugs? Those are the valves underneath that. They're not going to show you all that. But that's supposed to be your valve springs and the actual plates themselves. Normally, there's some other shit there, but in general, it's all a part of the process of the cam lobe elevating and releasing the valves. And so you don't want your cams slapping the absolute dog shit out of those. And so you need to make sure that things are basically touching at all times. Like, it might not always be pushing on it, but it should almost always be in contact so that there's no slappy moment. Yeah. Yeah, you do, but you also have other shit because you haven't been selling off unnecessaries.
Can you repair stuff at this point?
Yes, he can. He is. Yeah, I don't think you're. I don't think you should be able to repair almost anything you have that needs to be repaired.
I mean, if
I mean, you can make that look clean and nice. That makes sense, but that ain't what I would call repairing.
I mean, it's like break out the brush.
I'm sorry. There's a 55% chance you can clean this thing. What the fuck? I don't remember what happens if you fail, so we're gonna leave that alone. Oh well, you did it. Yep, you did it. Yeah, well, you did it all the same. And apparently, you might have painted him white.
Maybe.
Congrats. Yeah, I don't know.
Does it look good?
Yeah, sure. Yep. Go with it.
So you just kind of gave him the old regular.
He gave him the old $2 cleanup.
All right.
He had a spray can of degreaser and a brush. He said, "I got you, bro."
I tipped it as turpentine.
Why don't you like this game, Froggy? It's the greatest game in the known universe. It's the game of watching Cadell fail at fixing cars. Someday he might even do it successfully. But we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. Yeah.
I mean,
is it the only one, Cadell?
Did you even try to repair it? You even try to repair it? Ain't very often that
No, it wasn't on the list of repairable things.
Oh,
It was only those two.
that's a shame.
I mean, I guess it's true. If you knock the rust off, the cam gear should still be fine.
Usually, these are not the things that break. If that breaks, then something else is going on. And
Well, my real thought is, by the time your cam is that fucking rusty, I feel like you probably chewed up some of the holders.
It's
just
but it's a belt. The belt would have given well before that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It should. I've seen some chewed up fucking cam. I'm going, ugh.
Time to change. Being a trooper. Looking at you funny. And then he gets the wrong coils.
Oh, that would be very classy. Did you get the right cam and shit? Just standard cam, yeah. That's how I know cars, is you can just get the old standard cam. Right, I was in standard camshaft, just standard, yep. So you want to sell the old shit so you don't have to, you can confirm. But you want to be counting as you do it. Well, I bought 4, right? Because I'm fucking getting rid of 4.
So 5, you make more money.
Like, look at me, Mom, I made more money. It's like, well, you see.
All the recycling is done.
Like, my car starts kind of funny. It's like, no, you're good. You're good. Now let's see if he can put it back together. Well, he has ghost vision, so yes, he can. Look, it just slides right in from the front. What is this?
So smooth.
Fucking LS? What the fuck is this?
Bearings, don't worry about that.
No, he just wanted like a max of 90 something. I don't remember.
Your torque procedure.
Yeah, I'm just saying that cam cover is no longer flat. I can basically promise you it is now V-shaped.
Probably need a gasket too.
No, we don't gasket it here. He just got a big ass lube bottle RTV that he puts on everything. It's just like, yeah, this will do. No gaskets required.
Don't forget to line them up by the key. If you don't know, you're gonna find out.
Yeah. They take it very easy on them. Because by the way, how was the timing belt? Did you actually buy a new one, or is that the old one you just put back?
Oh, don't be doing no cross goodness, man.
A little late to worry about it now. already got an oil leak or two. Ah, yes. I love the customer brought it in to get the timing belt done. He changed everything but the timing belt.
No, dude.
It's still good.
Don't do
It's
that.
a little late now.
No, you can pop it back open. It's only 4 bolts. Four
Goddamn
bolts.
magical 4-bolt.
Be civilized. It is on the primary to-do list.
It definitely is, because that engine's not gonna run so hot if that gives out.
It's not like belts stretch or anything.
I'm still deciding if I'm gonna wait till mine explodes or if I'm gonna change it early. Because I don't know how many miles are on it. Nobody seems to know how many miles are on it. I'm like, oh.
That is the best thing about the rotary. There's no belt,
That is.
no chain.
Yeah.
Actually,
There's a balancing that weight though, right?
it's got like a few of them actually. It's not even
yeah,
funny.
that's what I was thinking.
There's one in the back. There's one in the
Right.
front. There's
Yeah.
one in the middle. It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
And of course that eccentric shaft. So the thing is, it's like you put the first rotor down, and then you throw the eccentric shaft in there, and then you got to do a special dance trying to get the middle plate on,
housing,
and you need a second person so it'll lift up the eccentric shaft a little bit. You can just kind of half-ass finagle it in, and then it goes bloop, and then you just put it down. And it's like, all right, that
I
works.
see this.
It's the greatest engineering.
Yeah.
And they make an eccentric shaft that actually comes with 2 parts.
They make them with like 4 parts because they make them for like 4 and 6 rotor now. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Right. See that one with 12 rotor?
Oh yeah. You talking about the 3 sets of 2?
Yeah,
3 sets of 4.
Yeah. Totally unnecessary. But
That's for a boat, so it makes sense. If you ever shoved it in the car, I'd be like, wow, okay.
But you'll need a bigger car. It's like my RX is a wide body now.
He puts it in a truck. This makes sense. Truck motor, let's go.
I'm pulling things. Why is your truck go to 9,000?
Pulling things.
Because awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, did a bitch of boost.
Oh, yay!
There we go.
Wait,
Look at
no,
that.
he didn't actually remember the check. Right. That's not called remembering, CAAAdel. That's called checking. Yeah, you checked your inventory and saw that you had extra parts. Right, yeah, I was about to say, you are that mechanic that has a stack of bolts in their head going, I don't remember where this went.
Don't forget to change the oil.
Yeah, I was going to see if you remembered, but you told me. You got it as a prize, sir. At least I hope so. I'm going to say that's what happened, and I hope it
Cracker
was.
Jacks.
What you doing? Gotcha. Okay. That's not how you spell Earl. I don't care how southern you are. That ain't how you spell Earl. Oh my God! Man, we're back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he repairs the oil filter. Yeah.
Sir, why aren't you searching for oil? Like, I'm like, you're looking for a whole damn engine right now instead of one oil filter?
And remember, don't use a Fram.
Oh God, yeah, definitely not a basic bitch fram.
Oof. Purelator is good.
Yeah. I'm still a Wix person.
Wix is also good.
K&N.
I like
Even though
a
you pay
good, I
extra
like a
for
good
it.
Motocraft.
Well, yeah, but I don't own a Ford. So I don't have... Actually, I guess I do now own a Ford again. I own a Ford.
It's been a very fun couple of years.
God, you've owned so many Fords.
No comments.
Technically, you still own 3 Fords. Actually, wait, did Ford finally let them go at that point? That's gray area. I don't know if that's still Ford Mazda or if it's...
I don't know. I own 1 official Ford and 2 quote unquote, there's fingers being quoted here.
Oh yeah, that's
Two-
right. That's
two-
technically a Mazda. Yeah, because I was about to say, what are you talking about? Yo, 2 official Fords, but yeah.
It's like basically
You own an official Ford, a rebadged Ford, and it might have been a Ford.
like two and a half Fords. 2.5 Fords.
So the trick is, the Mazda was owned by Ford for a while there, but I don't remember when that. Oh god, here we go with the overflowing oil.
It was less of a owning and more that they kind of like had like contracts to basically say we need a truck made for
You can add
America, and you guys make trucks. So here we go.
Yeah, but there was like, you got to remember, I think the Mazda 2 and shit was like, that was basically straightforward too.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember when that stopped being, when Mazda officially separated again.
I mean, let's be honest. It's like, when was the last time that you've seen a Mazda truck in America?
Well, wait, built by Mazda or Mazda badged?
You know what I'm saying.
Well, the reason why I'm saying, did that oil look dirtier after you had it?
It's got a fun bit of brown funk on it.
Get up. Did you put the oil filter back? Okay. Don't get no. No, you did. Oh my god.
Clean up on aisle 1.
Oh yeah. So that floor would officially be absolutely covered in oil right
Taking it for
now.
a test drive.
Oh.
Everything was great.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Porsche did that to my dad's car one time. Back in the day, he owned a 944 Turbo, and he took it in for
Yeah.
Actually, wait, it wasn't officially Porsche. It was a Porsche certified mechanic.
Sure.
Well, the reason why I know that is because he had to take it to Porsche, and Porsche warrantied it. Yeah. But they absolutely started his car without oil and destroyed that turbo.
Sad turbo noise.
Yeah.
Why am I so dry?
He literally had that low. He was like, they handed it back to me, and I got to the edge of their fucking dealership and like accelerated to pull out. Was like, no, the fuck is that noise? And turned around. I was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all did, but y'all broke something. No, everything's good. It's like, no. You gonna get that Royale with cheese? Yeah. I was just laughing. There's 2 Royales: Royale Bianco and Royale Crown. It's not an infinite time limit, kiddo. You do have to choose within it. Oh, okay. Well, because of the fucking. How about the I don't know what the fuck it is blue one? Choose that one. Did he just flip to something else right before selecting? He sure the fuck did. No, I think he did. I thought I saw it flip. Yeah, you did. I saw it slide down one. I was like, it slid to something else. Take the order. Take the order. Fuck. Actually, I think that one's a story. That is a story. When it'll stay. You can fix this one first. That's why it's blue. I don't know. We don't know what you selected.
Strange noise is coming from the engine bay.
He needs a piston and car. I have never had to go in this deep in this game.
Well,
Yeah, this will be fun.
sir, you're about to do some B-Tech Plus type work.
Hell yeah. No.
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 I was like, I don't think you'll get far before you go, oh, this don't sound too good.
It's like, sir, you need a block.
Yeah. That is true. You're basically going to turn it from oh my. Okie dokie.
Focus on the things that
Yeah, I was
they
about
say.
to say, whatever. You asked for one thing. Oh, this is going to be fun. You want to open those cases and see what they are? Okay. Sounds good. Well, gets to disassemble it, sir.
I like saving my Christmas presents for Easter.
Just take it apart first. No, I think there's a small possibility you don't know where some of these parts are.
Gonna need a coil, sir.
Yeah. I don't know, but it should be now. Good. Now, you were having a little trouble taking that valve cover off a second ago, and you took out one of your restrictions and left the other ones. They do, yes, but they also wanted cam stuff and things like that. You obviously started here. Yes, the traditional torque specs. Just go down one side and then go down the other. No. See, you're already fucked because you needed to crisscross across sides. So this ain't solving it. Now all you did was take the V shape and put a twist in it. Go, yeah. There's caps on the. Wait, how are there not caps on the other one then?
They just gotta slide in real nice.
Look at
that one.
Now you get to learn how camshafts are actually held in. What you reading for there, buddy?
It's like you can literally look and see. It's
I was about to say. That is one of the problems, yes. Well, sometimes the customer ain't always right. Also, I hate to tell you, but if you don't get that piston con rod process out, you're probably gonna be going a little deeper than just taking them two caps off. I mean, I guess technically if you replace those caps, you can take the head off as a whole. Yeah.
My God, you gotta make this thing. Don't make me refill my drink, boy.
Yeah, you're
Take him out.
He's got it on easy mode and still bothered by all the work. It's like, this. This.
Like, take them all out.
I know. Look, it's like changing a real camshaft now because it actually has caps on it that hold it in place.
Crack them loose with the hand wrench and then follow them up.
So this gives me hope that part of why all these engines are retarded is because they're trying to teach them in steps and they're gonna then add complexity.
That would be nice.
Though he's still forever gonna be able to ghost through things like like that. Yeah. Inside the engine, it tells you right there on the thing. All right, so continue along, sir. I'm gonna I hate to tell you, but I don't think you got to worry about the list too much. You're going to the bottom. You're going all the way in. Now, what else might be holding that in?
Maybe.
Yeah, all that shit. Sure, we'll go with that. Yep.
I mean, in a better speak.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely holding tension on it. Because at this point, I can tell you, your camshafts are just going pew, straight vertical. Because there's a wee bit of tension on the other side. Wait, was there a gear in the back of this one? I did see something on the other side of the engine. Maybe there is. Because I'm noticing there's only one cam gear, and it was definitely a double overhead.
Yeah, sometimes I'll have like a water pump or some dumb thing on the other side.
Yeah, well, no, that's the water pump. I'm thinking this is pulling a VW. If you remember, a belt on one side and then a micro belt across. Oh, God, I hated that.
It's like, how do you change those?
We had to do that on somebody's. Was it Katie's? It might have been Katie. We had to do everything on Katie's shit.
That was a project.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad you got rid of it.
Like literally just splayed the car in two halves. It just basically butterflied it open. It was great. Nope, Jesus didn't help.
No, I say Jesus didn't help on this one. All right, kiddo.
If you ever say that when I'm in the car, I will punch you.
All right, now, so welcome to Volkswagens. What they do is they have the timing belt turning one cam, and then
they have a chain on the other side that helps
that turns the other one. So
it's like it's genius
yeah,
and stupid
no,
at the same time.
chains don't come off like that. They don't stretch. You gotta get shit out of its way.
It's ingenious and it's stupid at the same time.
Oh, you probably would have already by now, because fuck these cars. But yeah. All right, cool. So now, yes. Don't be excited. There's so much more to go. All right. So at this point, you have tech. I don't know how the game's gonna do it. You think it'll make them bottom and top, or you think it'll make it all come out the bottom? This game likes to be easy, so I assume it's all gonna come out the bottom.
I'll be honest, they never asked me to go so deep. So this is gonna be a fun moment.
Because, I mean, reality, you have to do top and bottom because you got to whack them out. But, like,
Not necessarily whack.
usually it's whack them out.
Oh, so I work when we have to go this deep. We usually just pull a whole damn motor.
Well, yeah, that's usually what you would do, too.
And bench surface.
But that's what I'm saying. With getting the piston out, you're normally whacking it out. Like, it ain't just falling out.
In fact, it's literally at the point whereas we have to go inside the short block, we just simply replace the motor.
Really?
Yes. We don't have time to sit here and finagle with your internals. It's like if the engine's fucked, we're just replacing.
You seem to have something in your way there, kiddo. No, I'm just saying, apparently, unless you're going to take it off. You haven't taken it off yet. So you got to be in the engine bay, which is true. Though technically enough extensions and you could drop it on your face from underneath, but it seems much easier to get it from the top, which is what it's telling you. It is accessible from the engine bay and you're trying to get at it from underneath the car. That's what I keep telling you, is lower the lift. Good job. Yeah. Welcome to the dirty reach where you're losing skin to the engine fan and shit.
Oh, doing the unscrewing or blind.
Oh yeah.
We have to do everything by feel.
And the one thing that falls and doesn't somehow hit the ground underneath.
You become a kung fu master. So, anyways,
or you do what smart people do, which is like take the radiator out and just say fuck it. So you're gonna leak coolant anyway. When
so
you
I
get
forgot
to
to finish that story. So here I am with an accurate SUV trying to pull out the alternator.
Oh, fun!
And I took out the intake, ripped out the motor mount, jacked up the whole half of the motor, so it's fully tipped up. Then I had to remove the timing cover just to make that last little bit, and it barely slid through. It was the most finagly angry.
I have noticed that Acura and Honda have basically required subframe dropping, or at least very close to subframe extending the screw to as far as it'll let you get to certain things now. Because I remember when you were at Speedy's, it was the first time I had seen them do it.
Right.
When you were doing that Civic's axle, and you literally had to dump the subframe, and I was like, "It's an axle! What the fuck is this?"
You know, the sad thing is, all that it basically said, yeah, root and stuff, and just pull the alternator out. It's like, yeah, you kind of glossed over the space there, not fitting out. It's
I had fun with that with my friends, Mariner. You can get it loose, but literally at that point you were just violently wiggling and hoping you can get it past things, right? Or you just start disassembling like half the shit, ripping the axle out and all that stuff just to get the alternator out. And I'm like,
you know how
it's great.
You know how I figured it all out?
How?
Google.
Of course.
It's like went straight to YouTube, and there's this dude just sitting there, like literally at the same point I was with the vehicle half taken apart. It's like, so yeah, let me tell you how I got this thing out. I was like, I'm listening.
Yeah.
And it's like he just went through the list. It's like, yeah, I undid the motor mount. Yes, I did all this other stuff. And then he's like, timing cover.
Is that your first turbo? When is your first turbo?
Yes. And of course,
I'm sorry. Are you releasing the bit? Okay. No, I get what you don't understand what I'm complaining about right now. You're removing the manifold sans any of the rest of the exhaust.
I mean, you could do it.
I mean, you can, but normally there's no other thing supporting the turbo.
Usually the exhaust holds the turbo up, though it'll be a little awkward.
Not at this point. I'm about to say your downpipe ain't holding that turbo up. You're just gonna watch the. It's like, oh no.
I don't know. Looks like it slid right on out.
Yeah, it's just right on that. By the way, did you see that beautiful long exhaust? And yet he could get to all 4 bolts of the turbo.
Oh yeah, and it didn't fight you at all.
No, not at all.
Complete loss of rust and oxidation in general.
Also, all your injectors came out so nice. I don't even think you had to yank the fuel rail itself. Just kind of. I can't imagine what it is, Cadell. Hey, what was it that we noted? If you were going to go this far, you should do. Yeah, okay. What up? It is going well, Cynthia Graves, also known as. Hold on. Did you ruin my moment? What did you just say? Oh, never mind. You didn't ruin it. Also known as. Shit! Hold on, I'm gonna remember your name in Discord.
Yeah, Cynthia Graves
God
is.
damn it! Hold on. I know who this is in Discord. It's I keep wanting to say Imperium, but it's not Imperium. Oh.
So that piston was a little crusty.
Yeah. Well, you forget that's actually on the list, and that's what I was noting. Is you think they'll let them take it out from the bottom, which is not really a thing you can do, or you think they'll force it out from the top, which would require you to still take off the bottom.
If this game is logical in a proper sense, then you should have to undo it from the bottom.
Yeah,
of the
you
rods,
do.
and then you can push them up.
So yeah, so the trick here, Cadell, is you can get the head off, and you have to because the pistons come in and out from the top, but they are connected at the bottom of the motor. So
Yes.
now you need to lift the car and take off the oil pan, which in a car like this would not come off without that axle connection.
4 bolts for your oil pan.
Oh, fuck you in the ass. And look, it's literally gonna go through that fucking axle extension that every front wheel drive has that is always in the way.
Victory!
Yeah. Finally got the oil.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if it would ever penalize you for that, and it did finally.
All right, vindication.
Yeah, by the way, Cadell, you should drain the oil before you dump the entire oil pan on your face. So now, yes, actually those rod caps
You have
are
wasted
next.
product, sir.
You didn't just waste product, you made a mess.
So you need to do number 1 and number 4.
Well, yeah, so you want to do the... So you're getting the rods and the pistons out. So you want to do the rod caps, which are connecting to the crank.
You had the right thing just over there. It was in green.
Yeah.
So you got to disconnect the.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And by the way, that actually is 2 bolts. Congratulations. Sometimes disturbingly thin-looking bolts that you're going, huh. Yeah, it makes you realize why you explode engines when you overdo it. Ugh. I think it might have just done it for. No, it didn't. Okay, yay! It's really making it work for it. Hell yeah!
Nice.
And it's keeping the con rod connected. Yes.
Very nice.
Semi-realistic. All right, cool.
Also, when you remove pistons, you want to basically do a cleanup around the top rim, because the thing is, you're actually wearing down the sidewall to the point where you'll have a top lip.
Yeah.
And in the process of taking them out and put them in, you will damage your rings.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you clean up that lip before you take things out or put things
Well,
back.
honestly, I don't worry about it with the out because I don't think I would ever take a piston out without changing the rings. Because fuck it, unless I just put it together.
I mean, there's a point where you just simply take it to the shop. It's like, you know, I already got this out.
Yeah, if
like,
you replane the fucking block and also bore out the phases of the thing.
It's like make everything true and good.
I was like, there's no way I would get to this point and change one piston rod setup. You know, yeah. It's like, yeah. That crankshaft, I'm sure, is still fully balanced right now. Everything's happy and good. Yeah. So you've officially gone elbow deep into a motor now. You've very unofficially gone elbow deep into a motor because you didn't have to deal with half the cursing. That's not how you spell ignition. That's still not how you spell ignition. Just go with Igby, yeah. Let's go with Igby. Good old Igby. I am not excited about having to fucking rebuild that fucking distributor to stop that oil leak. Actually, I need to pop the cap and see how bad it is. Because if it's started leaking again already after like less than a week, I'm gonna have to do it sooner than later.
I mean, like, do you want to not have to deal with it in the future? Just go ahead and be done.
Well, I haven't confirmed that that's the problem, but I have seen that it is a known one, and everything else looks like it could be. So I need to pop the cap off and confirm. And if I confirm that it is, I might as well go ahead and do the seatbelts because the car is going to be down for a while anyway.
So whenever you like go through those,
you should go to repair first, Cadell, and see what you can repair.
When you go through those rod caps and stuff like that, usually you're buying them with the actual whole rod as much.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you could buy a rod cap sans the rest of the rod. They kind of match each other. They were one piece cut into two.
Pretty much.
Can you scroll to the right? No, like in real life.
Yeah, which is why when you take them off, you make sure that you put them back onto the same rod that they
there's nothing here worth it. You have to buy everything else. Okay. Just checking. You said what? Yeah. Oh, I'm not worried about the other ones that are yellow. I was just seeing if you could repair anything else. Yeah.
I am alive.
I am alive. Because like stuff like the intake manifold, technically you can get it like surfaced flat and stuff like that, depending on what's wrong with it. And sometimes you just weld the hole closed and say fuck it. So yeah, I just figured I'd see what kind of repairability.
Use more RTV.
Like your broken throttle, more often than not, that's not really broken. It's like either replace the plate, the throttle position sensor, or put a new gasket. They don't usually break past that. Like, unless you really did something fucked up. I can tell you right now, that is not the correct exhaust manifold. Huh.
So, have you taken a look at the pistons that you pulled out that were kind of crusty looking?
Yeah.
Can those be serviced?
I didn't see them, but he didn't separate them either. What, did you separate them from the crank? I mean, from the rod? You gotta go into your shit and find the piston rod combo that is somewhere in here. There it is. You need to separate them from each other. They're not one piece. Yeah,
that was about to get interesting.
Well, the rings are off, but they didn't separate. Are they really? Check your parts list. Does it say piston with con rod, or does it just say? No, I mean I see what that says. I'm talking about in your items list. Oh, that's dumb. Those are not like one piece. Why? Why didn't they just make them knock the pin out? Like,
because a lot of times those pins are like pressed in. So
I mean, you can still knock them out.
I'm sure you could. Question is, can you put it back in?
Yeah, well, I'd hope he has a press in here.
he's got a half respectable vice.
Big.
It's a vice.
That's true. You do have a vice. You can make things happen.
It's like if you're redneck and desperate enough.
Yeah. Remind me to show you this giant fucking vice on the floor out there waiting to find a new handle so it can be used. It's got a big boy vice. Might be metal recycling, but We'll
Get
find
the
out.
biggest screwdriver you got.
Yeah.
Just shove it in the hole.
Shove it in the.
That's right, ladies.
That's how things get done.
Just turn it. Use a grip.
So, can I what you're looking for? Which one you need? All right. Are you selling stuff as you're buying it so you can keep better track of what you still need? Okay.
Sorry, that's gonna take a day. It's gotta be shipped across the states.
Yeah, it's just so fucking true.
So
God
much anger.
fuck damn it.
You can probably get it at 2/3 that price if you get it off of Rock Auto.
Still gonna take 5 to 7 days. Hope you're not in a rush.
Mhm.
Your car still runs, right?
Get to plan those repairs accordingly.
I've already warned him of that. Thankfully, the Infinity doesn't have too many absolutely fuck you things that break.
Mhm.
But I will say, CAAAdel, which you will greatly enjoy, and by extension, of course, DQ will enjoy.
Oh, sure.
You probably need to take off those observation plates on the timing cover and actually look at the tensioners, because that car is mildly known for the plastic on the tensioners coming loose of the metal on the tensioners and needing to get the tensioners replaced. So, yeah, there's a little observation panel you can take off to check them every so often. I haven't checked it. So, it wouldn't hurt. Bring RTV.
To say the least.
It's so globbed on those observations. I'm like, damn, y'all were heavy as fuck.
Nobody saw that. I made a face.
That's the only reason I didn't check it. Is like at the time I was like, oh, I'm here, I'll check it. I do not have enough RTV for this. What the fuck? Like, you remember what Thor's eye patch looked like in the semi-recent Avenger movie? Where it was like the patch, but then there was all the scarring and disgustingness around it. Yeah, that's basically the RTV on this fucking observation plate. So it's like, much RTV. I got it. Don't know if I need that much, but apparently Nissan said we do.
Don't worry, it'll hold for now. For now.
And I was like, yeah, see, I could probably take that off, but I'd probably spend an hour cleaning that RTV and then try to put enough back on there to seal it.
They said fix all the problems. That turbo looks awful small.
So, it was the rings. I was like, wait, I thought you couldn't disassemble it, but yeah, I got it. I love that the rings are a thing, but the piston and column rod separation is not. By the way, that is not just a simple, you get to swap those with no fucking issues. You got to do so much fucking measuring. And then when you do, you have to have a special tool that squeezes the rings as you insert it, because otherwise the rings won't fit in the cylinder. While you gently mallet them in. Pop, 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 pop. And we're in. And then you gotta feed them down further enough to reach the fucking crank so that you can put the okie dokie in.
And turn them enough so that they'll actually align up with the crankshaft.
Yeah.
And make sure that you have it pointed in the correct alignment. Because you can have them 180 degrees off, and in some designs,
It fucking matters.
Yeah. It's like your torque's gonna be going sideways.
Speaking of which, I hope he doesn't have any issues with his, because he has not put the fucking caps back on. So everything is not lined up. It's just, he is building the entire top end, and he's just gonna put the bottom back on there and go,
Getting off a special.
It works. It works. Whatever works.
Couldn't even bother to put a little bit of high temp on there.
Oh, I mean, there ain't no assembly lube. There ain't no extra oil with this. This is gonna start a little dry.
I mean, spend a couple $100, send it over to Jet Hot to get it ceramic coated and stuff. I mean, come on.
I'm just waiting to see if he tries to start the car without oil in it, because he forgot he dumped it all over the floor earlier. Like, well, it was fixed. It ain't no more.
You know how you try to blow your nose, but the air is too dry, so it just comes out like a
Like,
yeah. That's
later, Froggy B.
That's what the car's gonna sound like. Bye, Froggy.
God damn it, Discord! I said go over there. Wait, who responded to something? Meme review. Meme review. Okay. I forgot. I was got distracted. Hold on. Gonna find it. I might find it. Don't you worry about that.
You be well too, Froggy B.
Hell yeah, gonna have an awesome weekend of hating my life. Jet! That's who it is. Right? Cynthia, you Jet, right? This is weird to say. Cynthia? Jet.
You gotta figure it out. Alright, you gotta give it the indication.
I was like, no, that is not right at all.
Or you're gonna put the champions in there. The champions.
Listen, this rusty piece of shit ain't getting no NGKs. You should be glad if I give you the auto lights, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. And yes, they are copper.
I mean, it's like certain cars that basically look at you like, dude, nothing but copper.
Yeah, that was the old MR2. It wanted copper. Copper with a resistor. Mm-hmm. This one, I think, actually is double plat. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put iridium. I'm like, fuck, if you're double plat ready, you can handle iridium.
Yeah, Turbo Coupe is copper. I'll put iridium.
So I didn't want to iridium the original one because the resistor mattered. This one's weird because I haven't seen any of the spark plugs request the resistor, but there is definitively a hiss out of one of those treble speakers that I'm wondering if it is the need for a resistor. But again, the wiring of the speakers is so bad that I gotta just. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna tear that whole interior apart.
Yes, sir.
Which is part of why I need to go ahead and do the seat belts at the same time, because fuck it.
I mean, it's like, I did it, I have fun.
They're gonna be red too.
I showed you the picture.
Yeah, they're gonna be red too. I'm going full Porsche on those seat belts. So like, fuck it, if I'm gonna pay to do it, y'all gonna send me the goodies.
Couldn't even put a half-ass fit polish on it?
Nah, just left that shit as it is.
So there's some ATF.
This is vinegar bath, that bit.
Good. Yeah. That works.
I know. Actually, I learned the real trick is, okay, so, hold on, I gotta remember how this worked. It was vinegar bath it, and then an ultrasonic with baking soda water,
something like that.
I think was the trick, and they were like ultrasonic cleaners, like the tubs that vibrate.
Yeah,
basically they have a big speaker at the bottom that just shakes the water violently till it cavitates. Mm-hmm. No, but they're super cheap.
I mean, it essentially makes water move around a lot, so that you get like lots of the fresh chemical at all times. It just works faster.
But you do. I don't know if you've seen his shit, but Tavarish on YouTube, he bought a McLaren P1 that went on a small boating adventure when a flood in Florida happened.
Nice. And
he's been cleaning the electric out of the plugs and the fuse box and shit with that trick. And apparently it's been working like a motherfucking charm. And I was like, interesting. Gonna have to
come back and get some charms.
Go try that one.
So yeah, now that we saw that briefly, don't forget to go underneath and make sure.
I was waiting to see if they were gonna torture him for that, but no. Of course not. He can just slide those fuckers in past the intake. No fucking issues.
With the daintiest of fingers.
I'll put it to you this way, Cadell. If you can ever take an injector out without bleeding, I will be impressed.
I can show you my knuckles right now.
Bruh.
They're a story.
I wish I had taken a picture of that fucking Honda. Because I swear to God, it just, wouldn't come out. There was one bolt for the intake that sat slightly higher than the other ones, and I'm staring at the bolt going, just yank this way when it releases, just yank this. But then, of course, it wouldn't. It had to be like perfectly straight, and I'm like, just don't go this way. I swear to God, as soon as it went pop, I just felt the. I was like, I had gloves on. The gloves, they did nothing. I literally pulled the gloves off and like half my pinky skin was just rolled back. I was like, you bitch! I was like, oh, there was only one thing to hit and it would not let me not hit it. Fucking fuel rails. And then, of course, all the injectors didn't want to come out anyway, and I was like, fucking piece of shit.
I mean, if they don't fight you, it's no fun.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, these seals see. Okay.
Like I said, that was one of the few cars that we did for somebody else that when we were done, I drove the absolute piss out of it because I was like, I own this car at this point. This car has fucked my life for a month and bled me dry so many times. And I'm like, no.
We are now blood brothers.
I will say, I'm having to tune it, fucking deal with electric shit that, of course, wasn't reported by him. Why does this not work? I don't know. Why doesn't it work? We never even fucked with that. I don't know. Can you fix it? Where is the oil? Do 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 do. Where is my oil? Right? Maybe it's a BMW. No, BMW doesn't have dipsticks anymore. They're bitches. You see, when you're low on oil, you have to turn on the car, let it warm up the temperature, and then check it with their sensors that are half the time wrong.
When a mechanic and a car love each other very much.
You make a new hole and you shove something in it and call it a dipstick.
Yeah. So it's electric monitoring, and it doesn't function until the engine is warmed up and the oil is also warmed up.
I told you that same thing happened to my dad with his Audi, right? Yeah. When he went to the service, they had to do a head gasket on it because apparently Audi didn't make very good head gaskets and they leak coolant.
How do you fuck up a head gasket?
Yeah, it literally just had a coolant leak.
It's the simplest design.
And not only did they fuck it up, there's a coolant leak from the back. You're just gonna overfill it until it's good enough. Cadell, that's your plan here. So okay, Cadell, I have a question for you real quickly. Did you ever put the bottom and stuff back together? Okay, so you put the oil pan and the rod and stuff like that.
And we're fighting you
rod
again.
cap. Okay, so there's nothing in your inventory for this car left, right? Okay, good. Just making sure we're not figuring out that all you're doing is flooding the floor. I remember seeing it when you took something off, but I don't remember what the fuck it was now. Usually it's near the hottest thing, which is the turbo, because there it is. Yeah. Actually, that's pretty realistic location for those. Like the most inconvenient spot in the world.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. You got it.
Get it out of here.
Yahtzee. Get the fuck out.
Better yet,
Check your parts list.
Do a test drive.
Check your other parts list. Good, okay.
Do a brief test drive.
Yeah.
Just take it around. Make sure everything is functioning. Like when you drive it and it doesn't break, so you can say to the customer, "All right, make sure that it works." That would be not working.
The brake should have stopped you from. You're about to do it anyway. And I wonder if we have to fix body damage. You missed the checkpoint. You literally hit the wall so hard. You missed. Yet that's why there's no green in front of you, sir. Remember how there was green at all those points? You know, because you didn't slam it into a wall, jumping the damn checkpoint. Yeah. Yeah, it's back over there where you found the wall. Yeah. Just go ahead and pop that up. Oh boy. Oh yeah. You're about to hit the same wall again. That's the impressive part. I wish this car had realistic body damage. You had to fix that shit now.
I mean,
it's well, you fucked up.
Not like the body was already kind
of. Why the brakes not exist to you before the speed bumps? That's literally what the speed bumps is supposed to tell you to do, is brake before us. Yeah, I wish that was... I was about to say, I really wish that was realistic damage, and you overshot it again. Yeah. Yeah. And then it's like, well, you know, you fixed the engine, but now my suspension and my body seems to be a bit fucked. Sadly, you have to repair that on your budget.
Wheel hub bearings, front drive axle.
Yeah, I mean, this is all just suspension shit. Sounds useless. All right, cool. Anyway, thank you. This is part of that test drive wasn't going to get you far. Starting the engine was about all you're going to need to go, this is fucked. Right. Yeah. Get it out of here. Let's see what that story car is.
Yeah, your shitbox runs. Have a nice day. Pay the bill. Get a little bit of that zucchini. Bam.
much zucchini. You know, I think he overpaid because he just gave Cadell like $1,800, and I saw the work that man did, and it was not right. It wasn't right, I tell you what. Just get it. You can read the story later. Goddamn Roadmaster 1234. Was it Facebook?
It's a Twigo.
By the way, apparently I figured out why people do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thing on Facebook. Facebook literally has a blue book value calculator.
Okay.
You can't go but so far out of the percentage of above the percentage of what it sees as the price of the car. So basically, if the car is a classic, which let's be honest, it usually isn't on Facebook Marketplace, or if you were just asking for way too much money, it will tell you no. So they put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that automatically tells you that
you're about to get raped. Yeah. And I was like, noted. But again, if it's a class, like, I would say probably 90% of the MR2s or something like that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm sure they're not going to allow you to ask for 15 and above for a car that's going to KBB for like $3,000. But when you're looking at that POS, that fucking like Honda EG that's like rusted to all shit, that doesn't have a floor pan, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're fucked. Because it's not like it's checking the quality of the car. It's just checking the range that it should be in general. So it's like, bro, you've gone above the expected for perfect condition. And it's like, and considering this ain't perfect condition.
It usually isn't.
Yeah. It's like, I know everybody wants an EK, but fuck you.
This is why I'm trying not to put it into a wall.
It doesn't seem like it has enough acceleration for him to accomplish that this time. It's second gear. Jesus Christ. Start braking now. Could or just coast. That's. I mean, you could have if you actually accelerated and then whatever. Oof. Oh, this is painful. How do you screw your tires and you barely got in the second gear?
Because he's trying to steer with a keyboard.
He is trying to steer with a keyboard and still brake the. You went sideways. You went sideways in midair.
You're not supposed to be that violent going over those.
Yeah.
That is a.
I'm about to say that test wouldn't even function correctly because you just exploded their shocks.
Yeah, that's a slow to medium type exercise.
I think. Technically, he was going really slow, so I don't know if the brakes function the way they should or not. But we're gonna say they work. Oh, Jesus.
If the car is airborne, that's okay.
I mean, sure, that's what they started as, but that's not what they are anymore.
So it's not terrible.
Yeah. Did they want suspension work?
I mean, like, time to read the story, I guess?
Yeah, I was about to say, Cadell, did you read what this person wanted? No, oh my God. I said, did you read what they wanted, not did you look at the parts list?
So at this point, check the engine.
Yeah, it's got rod knock and it needs fucking new wheels apparently. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that down because if it didn't have rod knock before from Cadel's driving, it does now. Yeah.
Ah, tensioner.
Well, the accelerated, like half the cylinders weren't working. That's why I'm like, yeah, it's got problems. Also, that belt's fucked. How did you rust your belt? I don't know. Yep, right, yeah. Look, we're gonna get there. I swear to God, we're gonna make it.
Take that idler out. Yep. Idler.
Yeah, no, it wants the belt first.
Ooh.
Because it's not the tensioner. He already took tensioner off. So it would come off at that point. That idler would have never backed out in that rusty though, but we won't talk about that. Did he say he needed a timing chain?
No, but we're looking anyways.
Apparently, you said what, kiddo? Right.
It's looking pretty good. I probably at least examine the belts this year.
You do have an examination capability. I just don't remember what it is. Yeah, that. Well, you have to actually look at the thing now, like the timing belt. You have to actually click on it.
Touch it.
There, hold on it. You walked away. You walked away. You walked it. There you go. Ta-da! You did it! You had to look at it. You had to actually use your eye holes.
It's called the closer. Right. This is the closer examination. It's like.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about the valve. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so here's the lesson we're trying to teach you that you're terrible at. If your car was suddenly having power issues, are you gonna start by checking your whole timing setup? Right. Where do you think you'd start?
I mean,
hold on, Mr. ASC. We gotta let Junior Rookie over here figure it out. Where would you start, Cadell? Let's break it down a little bit more. What are the 3 requirements to make an engine run, Cadell? 1. No. No, but you're close. What would you call exhaust? What does exhaust go into? Close. Okay, yes. Right. And what in the environment does the exhaust go into? So you smell exhaust, right, Cadell? What would you say you're smelling when you smell it all? What are you smelling? No, not even exhaust. When you use your sense of smell, what are you smelling? No. Okay, let's break it down further. Okay, when you're smelling, you are filling your lungs. What? There we go. Air. No, you want air. It's literally fuel, air. And then, do you know what the third thing you need to make an engine run? Technically, yes. So, okay, that's good. Now, there's a secret 4th thing that's related to the air and the spark a little bit.
Lava. Sorry, terrible joke.
What do you think the magical 4th thing that makes your engine actually run correctly is? You got the 3 main things. You need air, fuel, and
the laughter of children.
You said what? No, Jeebus ain't driving a broken car. He ain't that good.
Jeebus is a carpenter.
He might have learned how to drive, but I swear to God, he doesn't know how to fix a car.
Anything more than 1 donkey power, you can't do.
We got fuel, we got air, we got spark, but like what actually happens inside the engine that makes that combination of shit do anything?
Then again, you could say that he did haul ass.
Yeah, he definitely hauled ass.
Come on, if that joke was good, give me a shout out on Discord. I know.
No, that's probably for the best. Okay, hold on, we're getting there. Okay, so the valve does, like, I'm just trying to make you kind of think through the steps. A valve does what?
This is gonna be another one of those what does this fuck say kind of thing.
Feels like it. Like in your mind, you can guess incorrectly at this point. I don't expect you to know what every part of a car does. What does a valve do? Okay, kind of. So what's the step right before the explosion? What happens right before you blow up the air? There's quite there. You see, you're really close.
You're leading me to.
You're skipping a step in the middle. Fuel comes in, air comes in, and then what happens before that explosion? Technically, you're right again. But what happens right before that spark? What's going on inside the actual engine? Okay, so what is the piston doing? What is the piston's part of this job? You're like right at the edge of this, and like you're literally trimming the hedges around the answer, but you won't just get it in the middle. It's like, nope, go trim these hedges. You're so fucking close. What does the piston do?
My ASC certification is tingling.
You hear them gently flapping in the wind, going down.
Oh my god, Cadell, you're leading me to want to smoke.
Ugh. You are super close. Like, I'm not even messing with you. You're super close. No. You're thinking too far. Like, the air and the fuel is in the cylinder. The spark will happen in a moment, but what is the piston doing to the stuff in the cylinder? I think you're actually overthinking it now. It's like super basic, simple answer. What is that piston doing to what's in the cylinder? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know the proper word for that? It's called compression. So it's squeezing it. It's squeezing it all together, and then the explosion happens. Because if it doesn't squeeze the air, the explosion can't move anything. The piston's just at the bottom already.
It'll be more like a whimper instead of a strong blast front.
So that's the secret fourth thing is compression. So
if it's not compressed enough, then it will burn too slow, and therefore it'll get wasted going out the exhaust because of the RPMs and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So in the end, anytime your engine's running badly, you check the three most important things. Is it getting air? Is it getting fuel? Is it getting spark? You compression test that fucking motor. So, in the end, since you have the three mains that you haven't checked any of yet, right? What do you think's the easiest one to check? I'll give you a hint. You're staring at the part. I said you were staring at the part and then you started moving around.
Do you need a lifeline?
No, you were staring. Go back to, okay. Go back to 5 seconds ago. Just move the mouse to the left. Oh, that was your right. There you go. Okay, stop. What is glowing red right now that you're, oh God, yes, that. But what is that? Right, and which one of the three does that lead to? Bam. So, well, I meant which one of the... You said exhaust manifold. And I was like, why did you move? Did I just said it?
I mean, usually you check number 1, but you know, you can start with number 4.
That doesn't matter.
I mean,
They're all gonna come.
I was like, yeah, check them all.
So in the end, yes. I'm just this is for basic diagnostic of a car. You know the 3 things you need with the secret 4. Normally on a car that's not absolutely beat the dog shit, or like 250,000 miles, number 4 should still be okay. So we're checking the main 3 first.
Some vehicles like the lunch number 4
Yes.
is in a spot where it's like, oh, it's so warm. What the hell?
Yeah, but we're gonna assume that this motor's still half-ass worth of shit.
So on typical, what you do is you take all the plugs out of all the cylinders, and then you put the compression test tool into and seat it into each one of those holes, and one by one, you basically do a non-start crank of the motor, and for like about 5 seconds, and there will be a gauge that will basically rise up when that gauge.
It's actually funny. There's a compression tester in this game. I saw it pop up the option earlier.
Oh, neat. It's like, it would be nice to actually use that.
I think it was to your right. No, go back. Go back to that menu you were in a second ago. What's the thing to the bottom right? Yeah.
Oh, gotta unlock it.
Oh God. That's annoying. I think it was no, it was like the bench. There's a bench, I think, to the back. Not that one. Turn left. Go back and turn left. And go back. And was it those machines over there, or the cabinets, or something like that? No, those are wheel balancers. Toolbox? Can you just regular click on it? There you go. Yeah. I can't believe I remembered that. Dum dum dum. No, not gonna help us much right now. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's good. I don't. We were. I see a multimeter and an OBD2, but I don't see the compression tester unless that's. No, it's to the right of the fucking multimeter. Do you have to buy something at the stage beforehand to move to the next stage?
Sure looks that way.
Because it's above that. Right above you is the compression tester. Are we? It looks like the bar showing us is level 5 or 6 at most. Oh no, we're 7. Why isn't the bar over to 7? Interesting. Right. Oh, so we need to be 9 before we can get a compression tester? Oh, that's fun. Alright, well, either way, what those spark plugs look like, I guess we'll diagnose this the good old-fashioned way. Okay. Alright, so what do you think is the... Yeah, what do you think is the next easiest thing to check amongst that list? You check spark-ish, but I don't know. Is the fuel rail on that side of the engine? What side of the engine are you looking at right now? That's the real question. No, not like that. So think of it like exhaust intake. What are you looking at right there? Do you know? Yes. So almost always the fuel is going to be on the same side as the intake, especially on older cars where it is what they call port injection. The port that they're referring to is the intake port. So you see that red, yep. Yeah, unless it's direct injection, in which it can still be over there, but normally it's much more towards the top of the engine block. Well, you can always yank it as well to figure it out. Uh-huh.
Right.
Welcome to car mechanicking. Hell yeah. That's sadly pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
Except for right at about this point, you wouldn't be able to take the manifold off. You'd have to yank the rail first. But the rail's a part of the manifold on the... Oh, no, it's not on this. Huh. Is that supposed to be direct injection? Because that's a long-ass injector. That is definitely direct injection.
I mean, it looked rather long.
Okay, so doesn't seem to be those. How are they looking all the same? Might as well know.
Yeah, that
Okay.
or the going
Nice.
real deep.
So at this point now we're checking the air situation, which would be easier with a compression tester, but we won't talk about that. It didn't really make a difference unless something's clogging it up. Normally what you would check is the filter to make sure air is getting past that point. And by the way, that's actually the proper answer for the easiest first thing to check. It's usually pretty accessible.
Only it was always that easy.
If it was that easy, right? There's a fourth clip, yeah. There's always 4 fucking dicks. It is super nice that all the clips are connected to the top instead of that one that clips underneath, and you're like, why have you done this to me? Okay, so that seems to be okay. So now you can go further back and you can think about your intake. The other thing that they're not gonna fuck with you about is all the sensors. Like the MAF sensor, MAP sensor, whatever it uses, VAM if you hate life.
Trouble keeps getting an ECU.
Yeah, but being able to clean all those, and I love they made you actually take the clip off. It's like, no, bike clip. It's like, all right, cool. Most people just leave them on there, but sure. So now, yes, you would continue forward with the head, because if there's not any obvious stuff with like the throttle position sensor, the throttle's moving as it should, and the filter's good, then you would finish taking that fucking valve cover off and find out that one of your cam lobes is missing or something. Which, ironically, as silly as it sounds, does happen. I'll go with better. So, real rule to especially follow: don't just take them out, loosen them in staging. Yeah, well, I'm just, won't affect you right now, but just letting you know. I'm actually thinking it's about to fuck with you at this because you're not finding another one, and it was definitely running like shit. And unless it's turbocharged, which it don't seem to be, or something's clogging the absolute dog shit out of your exhaust, but I don't even think catalytic converters are a thing in this game. Which is one of those things you have to think of too, is not only does air have to get in, it has to get out. Then I think you might have to pop the fucking head off and figure out what's going on inside that fucker. Yeah. You don't have to do, yeah. You kind of this yeah. Technically not required, but a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, but first you got to get that probably rusty as fuck cover off. I haven't even tried on the new MR2, but on the original one, it was they did not come off. The bolts looked at me and I went, to never be touched. Sounds good. Oh, the assortment of bolts you're removing and the way that they're happening. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I could also say your problem might be that fucking half-inch fucking exhaust pipe you got. What the fuck is that? It can. I'm sure there's some cars out there that don't have enough exhaust to need more than that, but yeah, it's a little bit restrictive. Mhm. Oof, it was going so well, and then you warped your head. Oh! I see. That's,
Special.
Are you literally trying to force us to do a compression test? I had a feeling that's what it was trying to do, but, like, we don't have enough points for that, you bitch. You gonna give me the points? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. You don't want that $100 bill again.
Oh, he's getting there.
You had it. You just had to pick the right left. There you go. Blech. I wonder if they're gonna let you get away with it by just literally ripping them out and going, "Yep, there's a problem right there."
No, I see cats. I have cats.
Yeah, but that block, the top of that block, was zebra striped. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to actually allow this. No, you have no idea how fucked it is because that transmission is still attached to your engine block right now, which is going through to your cam, to your crankshaft, and like, yeah, that this is gonna be a real interesting engine disassembly and reassembly. But continue. Yeah, just take the caps off. I just want to see if it actually lets you finally go, no, this ain't right. Which, by the way, if you ever crack open an engine and it has rust inside of it and oil, something absolute, I think that's what those are supposed to be, is that's not even an oil leak. There should be enough oil to stop the rust factor. That means there's like water and shit. Is that rod going through the block? Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. No, just keep it moving. Ignore it. Ignore me! It also doesn't help that the block looks like it's equally as rusty, which means no, CAAAdel. You don't get to just remove the fucking rock. It's like, yeah. It's still mounted to the block. All you did was disconnect the piston, sir. There you go. Very precise quickie required. Did you just notice what I just saw? 1 and 4 were not at the same height.
I mean, they're going to be in different positions.
No, this is a 4-cylinder, sir.
So?
1 and 4 and 2 and 3 are usually in sync with each other.
Different manufacturers will have.
What is this, a lot of?
Those rims, sir.
Those rims are not helping. He did mention he wanted to do some rim stuff. So were all those parts fine, by the way? I'm just curious. And yes, you have to take off those bearings. Is this crank gonna come out with the transmission still in the fucking engine? Yeah, I mean, you can do that shit too. At this point, you are... Yeah, I agree. Went for the hardest thing first, and yes, we saw. It was very cute of you. Very adorables. That's our dear sweet snuggle bear. Always making his life harder. Huh. No, you probably don't need to. I think that's fine. So that's going to be your 4 right there, but what's that last piece going to be? I don't know. I mean, these rotors need to get done, but apparently they're acting like those are fine, so who knows? Yeah, right. You're almost like, there you go. Now you're choosing the rim. All right. Good job, star patterning. You might have warped ahead, but you ain't fucking up these rims. But really, you're fucking up the rotor underneath, but not quite. Don't worry about that. You can ghost through things. You're using your new psychic mental powers.
Yep, just reach right on through a fender.
Why are you taking the axle off? Why are you taking that? Okay. Yeah, he's looking at that rusty ass rotor needs to get done anyway, but yeah, okay. So your other wheels. Yep. You know, it's nothing like rusty wheels that really ruin your day.
Those rims, sir, those rims.
I swear to God, if it ends up being that exhaust or something stupid like that. I mean, you didn't really do that much work. This is very simplistic. You had to point and click at like 10 whole fucking bolts to get as far as you did in the motor. You have to take the pads off, apparently. I don't either. Yeah. Okay. Don't know yet. So that's supposed to be a cat or a resonator or a muffler. Oh, so there is a cat. Oh, and that scanner. So apparently you might have to OBD2 to figure out if the cat's any good. Because there's no other way to do that than fucking scan the computer. No. You have enough to get the OBD2 scanner. You want to take that last wheel off so we can stop fucking staring at 2 open things on the part list? Thanks, sir.
So crusty.
Yeah, oh my God, it's terrible. But I mean, considering the wheel well itself is barely there anymore. Sure, kill it. Like I said, go get your damn scanner. You'll need it anyway in the future. Can I just get the scanner? It's not suspension related. You already tested 90% of the suspension with the road test. Did you road test it? I can't remember if you road tested. It doesn't matter. Either way. Yeah, so you're wasting your time checking suspension after the road test. Even though it's not reality to be able to just know everything from there. Just go get the OBD2 scanner.
Yep.
Down. Right there. Yeah. That's why I was like, why is he fighting this? Yeah, like the 3 you haven't used. Yeah. Put the car down. You gotta get inside. You might be able to ghost through a lot of things, but I don't think ghosting yourself into the car to fucking scan it. What you doing? Yeah, go inside the car. Yeah, that's where your scanner port is. That would suck. Yeah. Can you not open the door? You can take off the door. No, it says press to use. Okay. Oh, that you did, sir. I think you're still in disassembly mode. What happens if you choose interior disassembly mode? Damn it. It's not gonna let you fucking... Oh my God. CAAAdel, did you need a fucking OBD? Well, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and buy them new rims and put them on, apparently.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Any particular rims you want? So just a replacement of the ones you got. Oh, and then you got to mount and balance the tires and remove the. Yeah. It's yeah. Don't worry about the other shit. We just need to figure out what the last part is. No point in putting it together to find out you're wrong. Even though you would have a hell of a time reading that OBD2 with the engine in pieces.
I mean, it'll still read.
It'll read, but it's gonna give you a lot of errors.
I was just not starting with it yet.
Just throwing pistons up and down in the headless motor with no oil in it. I'm looking for classic number 6. And yeah, you got to figure out the size and shit, but I assume it might have pre-selected it 16 for you. Where did it go? You got a door and a window in your shit now, so. I assume it's the top because it's a combination part of the wheel and the tire. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, crazy. No. You might need to take them apart first because apparently you can't figure out what size. Oh, no, that says 17s. They're 205, 45, 17s. It says in the description. This is gonna be fun. I think you might have to take the tire off. Back corner, yeah. Holy shit. Separate parts, baby. Oh god, are they really gonna make us sit through this for all 4 of them?
Sure, buddy.
Jesus Christ. Sitting there like, oh, we're so close to the end as soon as we find this last part. No. Just kindly go fuck yourself. Yeah, we get it. It's not big as that. I don't know. I assume so. I think you have to have a. I assume you're supposed to own a tread depth meter to know this, even though you can check it with a goddamn penny. Whatever. Who doesn't need excessive tools for something simplistic? Alright, so yeah, ET0, there you go. Just for not getting him a spare as well. Fuck him. Alright, so you can sell his bullshit. Making money off forcibly recycling the other one's up. Right there, yep. Forcibly recycling other people's shit. Put them back together and put your wheels on.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
There's somebody with a fucking polisher out there going, I got this, homie. These wheels gonna be cheap as hell. I'm gonna fix them so fast.
Little spray can finish up. Done.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow, this tire machine's very effective. I remember the no effort tire melter. It turns gently and just bloops itself on there with no issues. Yeah, nice. We're gonna throw these wheels on and scan with OBD2, find out their fucking cat's clogged and hate life, and be like, wow, I feel in the test drive we would have been able to look at the dash and see the check engine light. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Don't you enjoy this tire melt? So easy. So simple.
It brings back bad memories.
I still kind of want to get a tire melter because God knows I do some fucky shit sometimes. Oh my God. Sooner or later, yeah. I mean, do you own a car without tires? All right then. Until they make flying cars, yeah, it'll keep getting used. Huh. So here's one of those tricks. There's ways to get very expensive tools like that for not but so expensive. So it might be a $4,000 thing, but you can usually find them for about $1,000 to $1,200. So you pay $20 a wheel, even at the cheapest place, to change it. So you're spending, 80, $100 every time you even just move the tires around. So, and actually, I think most of them are more like 30 to 35 of wheel now. So it doesn't take so long. Literally do it 10 times or so, and you're like, hey, look, it paid for itself. Ta-da! See, like, could I just put the wheels on so we can scale with OBD too. Yeah. Also, don't forget to put your door back on. Bottom left. There you go. Put the pads back. Put the caliper back. Oh, you didn't put the caliper back. Of course, for some reason, you took the fucking cylinder out of the caliper. That's why I'm with you. I swear to God, CAAAdel. Swear to God, CAAAdel. Hold on, back up and make sure the wheel tires are together at the top of the list. Okay. Why is there a red thing? Okay. Yeah. Well, this is gonna get fun. Yeah. I swear to God, CAAAdel. I don't know. I don't know. Do you need to do it? Go to the fixing table. Oh, CAAAdel, you haven't balanced it yet, bro. You're trying to kill this man. You're trying to kill this man. Why am I dancing down the street violently? Just the subtle imbalance all over your shit. Oh yeah, I could tell. I was never having that moment of why is red? Why is red? I'm glad you saw that. Because you bought the balancer. Like, you didn't even have this before, so. I think so. Yeah, it came with the repair and stuff, yeah. You can. No, but you never know when you're gonna need them, is what you told me. Alright. Though I think you get a point per level up, so technically by the time you get the next tool you should probably, but you haven't bought all the tools up to this point, so technically I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get you to put the wheels on. There you go. Because if we find out this is OBD2, or not something to do with the fucking OBD2, this car is gonna go sit in the parking lot for the next 3 months before we stream this game again. Into the lot with ye. Oh, sorry, what?
Torque your wheels down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Just impact all the bolts in from scratch. Didn't even start the threading. It's it.
At an angle.
I made new thread holes. Yeah. Once. You can do it once. Probably should have seen if you could have repaired it or something, huh? But fuck this guy at this point. Yeah. Well, technically, they're just paying you to fix the problem. Your problem could be many things. Huh. I mean, if it's like $3 to fucking turn it or something, I'm like, whatever. Yeah, no, that definitely, yep, that was terrible. Worst I've ever seen. All right,
I guess that is.
Oh wait, Cadell, why are you taking that off? Why did it just apparently auto retighten itself? Because you just backed that bolt the fuck out. Like, that's all that happened one time. That actually happened to me. Wait, you were there for that, weren't you? I think you were when we did that stupid Mariner. And one of the bolts didn't feel really good. Yeah, got a call a week later. That bolt had fallen out, and it was doing the floppy flop in the wheel. And I was like, oh, bought new bolts. It was like, we're good. Loctite the fuck out of it with. Oh, boy, that's never a problem again.
Everything's special.
That car was such a piece of shit. Cadell, stop it. Move the car and scan it. Hell yeah, push it with no engine in it. Be a barrel. It had sit down as an option when you were staring at the seat. I swear to God, if that option was there before, I'll kill you, Cadell. I'll kill you myself. All right, check your tools. Yeah, probably don't start the car. Yeah, check the bottom right, bottom right. Oh, for fuck's sake! Where does it? Oh my God, are you gonna have to specifically choose the tool? It is gonna be this. Go to there was a tool option you had at one point. Hold on. Oh my God, I just realized what it's probably gonna be. Go look at the tables. Go look at the table. Somewhere, go look at the table. Go look at all your tables. None of these are tables. These are your fucking circles. I mean physical tables. I'm betting you're gonna find a scanner on one of these tables, and I'm gonna want to kill you. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of tables. Also, did it just move back? Maybe, but this makes no sense. Oh, swear to God, no. Oh my. Oh, game. Oh, game. Why? Wow. So there's still another fucking. Yeah, I promise you can't OBD2 the fuck. It told you the OBD2 things, which was the cat and the fucking ABS system. Check your part list. Have we really? There is just a magical. This is going well. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. What tool? It was only when you clicked on the catalytic converter part of the exhaust, because that's what it's telling you to scan. But remember, kids, that's not where you plug in your OBD2 sensor.
Nope.
Or you're gonna have a bad time. I remembered seeing that, and I thought it was just telling you you had to scan it with OBD2. I didn't realize it literally had the option down there, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. It's like, yeah, let me plug into this plug right next to like the 1400-degree exhaust component. It's cool. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not too worried about it. The brakes worked. What is going to be fucking Bort? Did you take all the cylinders out? At this point, I've just deviated the block or something because this is getting, or the trans. It did kind of delay shifting, but that seems stupid. I don't think it's gonna let you do this, but let's find out. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. But you would have to do all the other components to get there. It's not technically impossible to take an engine off a rolling transmission. Nah, you shouldn't need that. Just the axles and shit. The problem is you already put the wheels back. This is unique. I don't know what the hell it's gonna say this remaining part is. And I'm curious if it really wanted you to have a compression tester, just so it can tell you that your pistons are fucked. Yeah. You technically could take the engine out, but you're gonna take out a lot of shit. Ugh. Like I said, you already put stuff back. You need to take the front wheels back off. You gotta take the axles out. You gotta take the transmission off, and then you can magically take the engine out without having to do anything. No, all the way to the edges, sir. That's what I'm saying. No, you gotta take the wheels off. Then you gotta take the axle bolt out. Then you gotta take the axles out. Then you gotta fucking, like, it's not gonna be short. Yeah. And hopefully they'll let you take the axle bolt out without fucking with the brakes, so that we can skip shit. Don't fuck with the brakes. Don't fuck with the brakes. See if you can just take the axle out. Yeah, because I'm about to say, technically, you don't have to do it. Thank you. Other side, take the wheel out. Other side, take the wheel out. We're speed moding this. You're about to get real mechanic training right now. Ugh. You're shit at taking nuts out. All right, keep going. Axle, behind it. Yeah. Click, take that axle bolt out. Take that shit out. Trans out next. Yep, probably gonna have to take the starter out and that stupid front shaft extension. Yep, starter on the other side. Nope, left, right there. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this, a fucking Accord? The starter's at the top of the motor. Yep, stop quick, that's the engine block, sir. Starter. Focus! Focus starter! Starter out, sir! Trans out. Does it say lift the car to do that? I bet it does. Transmission, transmission, transmission. To the right, transmission. Swear to God! Thank you! Lift the car. Alright. Transmission out. Nope, battery stop. Transmission out! I don't care about that fucking oil filter. There you go. Out. So this is the real fun of a mechanic job, and you'll probably have this experience with Deke. If you get to the point where this job is taking 6 to 8 hours and everybody's done with it, it's no more nice time. It's just get the shit out. Skip unnecessaries. Get it out. Get it done.
Sometimes you have to associate stuff.
It's gonna be a goddamn clutch.
The clutch does look a little special. The flywheel also looks special.
It did. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, yep. Doing the dance of doom. Also, the reason why the crank wasn't coming out is you didn't take out the crank bolts. It's not gonna wet it out yet. You actually were in the right spot. Go back up, go back up, go back up. Lift the car. Lift the car! You're a student. Do not question. Look at the crank. You took the rod bolts off, but the crank's still held into the engine via its own crank mount. Yeah. So they got their own bearings. Yeah. We were telling you not to do it when you were doing the rods because they were like, yeah, that's not how you do this. There you go. Ta-di-da. How does the fucking... Is it parts list while that's coming down? Oh, little guy. God, fuck, shit! Alright, block out. Alright, check now. Parts list. For fuck's sake! Check the steering rack. No, that's ABS. Oh no, wait. It's only check the module, not the other one, yeah. Steering rack, yep. Oh, you gotta take it off the fucking car to examine it. Was the steering bad? Guess we wouldn't know CAAAdel was driving, but...
Right.
Yeah, you're not that cool. Welcome to mechanics, sir! There's a lot of up and down, which means you need to be decisive about what you're doing. Left to the right, yeah. To the outer. All the way to the outer. Yeah. Start with that. Then that oh yeah, that always comes out like that. And then the inner, same on the other side. Other side. No. This game's not persnickety about very much, but when it is persnickety. Swear to God, once this car is disassembled, I'm just leaving it in pieces if this isn't it. Just walking away, and then that'll be the real training, is if you come back, can you figure out how to put it back together again? There's no way it's gonna end up being a bushing because it's been test path. You looked at all the rotors, the shocks. Is that the gas tank? No, that doesn't fucking... Oh, if it's the fuel pump! Because you didn't check the fuel pressure, we didn't have that tool. I'm gonna kill somebody. No, you gotta take the fuel pump out, sir. Top, nope, not your... well, whatever. At the top, see there? Yeah. Examine it. If you can. Oh! I don't think we have access to a fuel pressure tester. Can you take it out? Oh, you did. Perfect. Sweet mother of Christ! Just give it back to him in pieces!
Dear God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, it's saying, yeah, you do have to be on the correct side of the car. Yeah, just take it out. Just take it the fuck out. There's like literally 4 bolts. If even that. Sometimes it's 2. You gotta lower the car, sir. Yeah. Other side of the fucking thing. Yeah. After this, I'm literally leaving it in pieces and calling it a street.
Yes.
Going, this will be fun. Yeah, this will be hilarious to me.
You will save, and we're gonna come back after Christmas.
Oh, sweet mother of God! Apparently, it was overheating, but only if you were idling for too long. Which we have no way of testing that, so that was Which, by the way, is a real reality of a radiator fan. You won't know until you're sitting on a hot day in traffic and your temps start to go up. And you still don't know for sure it's the fan, but you know something's fucked.
Sorry, wasn't there like a loose texture one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was rusty and shit like that.
Yeah. Alright, well, I still say call it. We found all the parts. Well, if you want to buy all the parts before we end it, that'll be fine. I'll let you get away with that one, but you're going to have such fun fixing this. Yeah, I think that the fan itself might be a problem as well. By the way, you bought the housing when the fan was the problem. Yeah. Reading, it's fundamental. He doesn't remember which one. I guess I didn't check. It's just it. Yep.
And it never fits.
It never fucking fits. Well, Cadell's already seen surgery on a radiator fan when he was coming to get the car. It's like, it was a fuck you, I'm solving the problem. Did you already buy an idle roller and a belt toucher? You know what my favorite part is? You literally have a sort and a search on this page, and you always do the long scroll. Bottom right corner, you could literally just look for idle. Bottom right corner, there you go. Mm-hmm. Hey, you did. Sell the other one. All right, and then it was the tensioner, if I remember correctly. Okay, so you haven't bought that one yet. Bye, you bitch. Is you bad at looking at stuff? Yeah. All right, cool. So I think we've sold all the stuff, right? Well, you should be looking at your actual parts. Like, you sold and bought all the new shit, right? Cool. I see green and yellow all around, right? Sure. Just looking for reds. I think red's gonna be at the bottom, sir. Nope. I don't know what order this is in. There's greens at the top and the bottom. I think it's because it's working like folders and windows. It's like, hey, the folders go at the top no matter what. Fuck you. Don't care what you said to do. But all right, cool. Awesome. Thank you for joining us on this stream. Enjoy the one 3 months from now. Actually, let's be honest. It might happen in December. Al's gonna go missing a lot. I don't think Deke will be here, but he'll join in anyway.
I'll pop up.
Yeah. So when Cadell has to remember and put everything back together again.
Where did you leave your bolts?
Literally, the whole engine's out. This is gonna be great. Oh, I know. That's why I'm actually excited about this. I'm just
go put it in the dunk tank and let it sit.
I was gonna say, yeah. Currently, yes. But see, as you learn cars, you'll know where they go without having to remember. You'll just look at it and go, ugh. And then walk over to the correct spot and in the correct order.
The customer will be back for the car by 5.
Oh, God, it's always the worst. Yeah.
They need to go to work. Fact is, they need to go out of town.
Yeah, it's always out of town. I'm going out of town on Saturday. You think you can fix this? I'll take a look at it.
Sorry, I need this work van for Tennessee.
It's like, did you at least pre-buy the parts? No. Oh. What was your budget again? It's like, gonna have to pull some fucking Fast and Furious overnight from Japan.
They had to have a special flight.
Anyway, remember to like, follow, subscribe, comment, donate, do all the beautiful things you beautiful people do. Hopefully within the next month, Cadell will still have enough memory of how cars go together to put this together. Might even have the fun of not even helping him. Just watching him flounder.
I've been keeping my mouth shut this whole time. I was like, this is getting deep.
All for a radiator fan. So what have we learned, Cadell? And also, you might want to buy a multimeter, since apparently that's the easiest way to check all the electrics, which is true in real life too.
Oh yeah.
What? It's an option. It's that one right there.
Because not everybody's gonna have an oscilloscope. Bro,
the number of times that people couldn't even understand how a continuity check worked, and I'm like, bro.
So that's the easiest one. You don't even have to really read it.
Just wait for the beat.
It's like, you connected. Did it do a thing?
Yeah.
Cool. Then you have continuity.
Yeah.
Done.
Anyway, y'all have a good one. Hopefully y'all are learning something, because Cadell's not. And, and we'll see you next time on AAA Show.
AAA Show.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.